Hey guys, Michael here from Fat to Fit, and I am back today with another workout type video. Before I start the video, I apologize again for just looking down because my screen's right here. Also, I wanted to say that the clips have been slightly sped up by about 15%, so that's why it might be looking a bit faster. But anyway, so back into the upper body workouts. I only started getting back into them last week after my injury. I took a whole month off upper body workouts just to let everything heal properly, because I took a week off when I first got the injury, started working out again, stuffed it all up all over again, and then decided to just take the month off. So here I just started I'm just going over a chest and tricep workout. You can see I'm still recovering from my tennis elbow and tricep strains, and so I'm only allowed to use about 50%, 40 to 50% of what I would usually lift. And so on the flat bench press, I'm using 30 kilos only, which isn't heavy at all, but it's all about not feeling any pain and just trying to recover properly, not rushing into it too quickly. Bench press is still my main compound movement. It always has been really for my chest, and so it's something I always like to do with that, having that slight arch in my lower back, pinning back and down the shoulders, so you take as much of the shoulders out of the movement as possible, and just try not to feel any pain at all. After that, I like to go into some kind of dumbbell work. For this workout, it was the incline dumbbell press, and I like dumbbells because I feel the stretch a lot more in my chest than I do with the barbells, because I can go a bit lower, and I don't know, I just like the feeling of having the dumbbells in both hands rather than the barbell. Don't get me wrong, I love the barbell bench press, but there's just something about the dumbbells. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's just like you enjoy doing the dumbbells, and I love doing this movement because I can really contract my chest at the top of the movement, and I just love the way it feels. Again, I'm not going too heavy. I'm still only at 40 to 50% of what I usually lift, not my maxes, what I usually lift for all of these movements, just not trying to stuff my wrists or my forearms or my triceps up again. Now next, I love going into some kind of fly movement. Flies are probably one of my favorite chest exercises, and for the past few months I've been doing, before I got injured, I was doing them with the dumbbell. And because the reason I like doing them with the dumbbells is because you don't have to go as heavy, and you can feel the movement a lot. You can get a serious pump in your chest from the dumbbells. Most people use the flies or the pec deck, but lately I've been kind of moving towards the dumbbells more so, just to get that, it's a good feeling in my chest. And what you have to do with these is, most people, if they do this, they keep their arms straight, but what you want to be doing is having a slight bend in your arms so that your elbows are pointing to the floor, if that makes sense, because you're going to feel the movement a lot more, and it's not going to put as much stress on your shoulders, and it's going to take your shoulders out of it a lot more as well, because you don't want to be working your shoulders in chest movements, although some people really enjoy doing that for some reason. And then I just finish off the chest part with the pec deck. You got to include the pec deck somewhere in there just to get that squeeze. You can see those chesticles there, keeping your arms kind of straightish when you're contracting, and then kind of pointing them, your elbows slightly pointed again when you're coming back. Once again, keeping your shoulders pinned back, because you don't want them involved in the movement. So up and back, so you're just working that chest and just squeezing right now, squeezing to get the most out of that movement. So that's normally what I do for my chest day, and then I move into the tricep movements. Now tricep movements I've been having to take very carefully, just to make sure my tricep strain is pretty much gone. I got it in both triceps, but I still have to keep it light just for a few more weeks. And here I like doing this press down with the, I think it's called T-bar, but I call it the V-bar anyway. I just love the contraction I get in the tricep, really squeezing at the bottom right there, and when you come back up, almost tensing your biceps, kind of the opposite to the when you're down at the bottom. Then I move into the same kind of movement but with the rope, and I like this because it puts a lot less strain on my triceps and wrists, and so I don't feel any pain or anything like that. And when you come to the bottom, you slightly move your hands apart just to get that extra contraction in the triceps. Now this movement I was very reluctant to do on this day. I did this yesterday because it puts your tricep in a very vulnerable position, but I haven't been doing any movements for the long head of the tricep, and that's a movement, a muscle that a lot of people, a part of the tricep that a lot of people miss out on, and you normally do it by doing some kind of overhead movement like with the rope or the skull crushers or something like that. So make sure you include some kind of movement like that in your routine. And then I just like to finish off with some one arm pull downs, press downs, whatever they're called, just with one hand. Now my gym has just recently gotten these ropes in, so I'll probably be using that in the future, and this is just a great way to finish off the workout. Anyway, that's one of my typical chest and tricep workouts. I hope it gives you a bit of an idea of what I like to do in my workouts. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below what your favorite chest and tricep movements are, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later, guys.